there. My name is Oshun. On this channel, we uncover the creepiest, most unusual haunted TikToks the internet has to offer for entertainment purposes. Please do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe to the Soul Tribe for your weekly dose of supernatural coming to you every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. Y'all are my Soul Tribe. Tribe is with a Y because the Y is for you. And that's because I love you so freaking much. Yes, I do. Let me know in the comments what you got going on. If you got something to say, let me know, baby. Let it be positive. I love you. Anyways, let's get to this video.
Hey guys, you guys wanted a story time and I got you. This is a story about the girl at the gas station and the first time I seen somebody's face change right before my eyes. So this girl was somebody I knew. We were friends, we were pretty close, and we always went places together. So this particular day she said, girl, I gotta get some gas before we hit the road. I'm like, all right, cool. So we're at the gas station. I'm sitting in the car and I'm scrolling through my phone. I don't know what made me look out the side view mirror, but I just happened to look out the side view mirror while she was pumping gas, and her face was regular for a second, but then it moved, and it was like really old, scary, distorted. It just looked really evil and demonic. When I tell you I was shocked, I was so freaked out because I had never experienced anything like that. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. Her face was, it was like twisted up. It was scary. It was old. It looked so evil. And the scariest part about it was, so our eyes were locked in the mirror. She was staring at me and I was staring at her. And I'm like, what the? So I'm trying to process everything that's going on.
I just gave me chills. I don't like that.
And now by this time she's finished pumping gas. And she's walking around the car to get back inside the vehicle. And she gets in the driver's seat and she's like, all right, let's go. So now we head into the mall. When I tell you I was silent for the rest of the ride, I was quiet because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I never experienced nothing like this. And now at this point, I'm like questioning myself. I would not have got. I would have got up out of there. Like, what did I see? What I thought I saw? Like, am I bugging? Am I bugging? Is it me? I was so confused. But I didn't say anything to her about it that day. Fast forward. Eventually, she did confide in me that she had been hearing this evil voice in her head for some time. She never told nobody else, but she felt safe coming to me to tell me about it. All right, I'm running out of time. Stay tuned for part 2.
Because she knew you seen that face. And you didn't say nothing. You act like you ain't see it. So she said, okay, maybe I could chit-chat to her about what's going on in my mind. But what if Shorty didn't even know that her face changed? Child. I have never, and I don't want to. Okay? I would think I experienced something with the eyes that was really weird and freaked me out. But I never seen nobody's face change. No. Next video.
So y'all, I wasn't going to share this. I was going to keep it to myself. But I seen another person on TikTok talk about it, so I'm going to talk about my experience too. This is a little quick story time about me whenever I came face to face with a demon, an actual demon. Y'all might think I'm, whatever, but the proof is in the pudding, baby. Let's get into it. So me and my boo, we was at Subway because we was about to get us some food because we was hungry. Okay? And y'all make sure y'all pay attention because stuff is wicked out here. Like, some of this stuff I never actually believed in or thought could be real until I personally went through it. And I'm like, this is real. Like, this is not no TV scripted stuff. This is real. Like, real. So, we're in line to order our food. And y'all know how Subway is. People are standing, like, side by side. Okay, so we're in line and we're up there. And we're ordering our food. We're telling them what kind of bread we want, yada, 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 until something struck my nerve. And after we was ordering our food and stuff, it was this lady who come in the store. She was like a couple people down from us, and she was just staring at me. And it made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, why is she staring at me? And then it got worse.
You should have asked her.
Staring,
what you staring at?
And staring. And she gave me like a death stare. It was like a stare I've never seen ever in my life before. Now, the people who have been through this, they can relate. Y'all, if y'all don't understand truly what I'm talking about, then you cannot relate to this. But I promise you guys, it is 100% actual, factual. She gave me a death stare. She would not. And it's crazy because she focused her eyes on me. She didn't even focus her eyes on my boo. She was looking at me. I'm like, why do you want me? Why? It was, y'all. Bro, I'm telling y'all. And
what happened? What happened?
Going down the line, still ordering my food. And she was just staring at me this whole time. She didn't look over here none. She didn't like look down or nothing. She didn't look around. She looked at me. And she looked at me with a death stare. She was like this. She wasn't even blinking. She wasn't even blinking, y'all. And at first, whenever she came in there, her eyes were like a blue color. But then whenever she looked at me and she kept staring, her eyes turned straight black. Pitch black. I'm not talking about no, you know, a little black. Like the whole eye just turned black. Even the white part. This white part, all of that turned straight black. It's starting to actually creep me out just talking about it. So I need to hurry up because I'm getting kind of nervous.
Okay, Booch. Oh, hey y'all, it's me, the Money Professor. How are you? Well, I'm just, helping a client with some mortgage protection. What's mortgage protection? It's a life insurance policy that protects your family and your family's home in the event that you get sick, in a bad car accident, or just pass away before your mortgage is able to be paid off. This is the best way to keep your family and your home safe in the event that, like I said, you pass away. Mortgage protection policies are primarily term policies, and they last, 10 to 30 years, depending on your length of your mortgage payments. It also has the cheapest premiums, so it is extremely affordable for all homeowners, really. I personally believe everyone should know the power and benefits of having mortgage protection, as well as life insurance in general, the different kinds of life insurances that are offered, and how important it is to have for you and your family. Feel free to send me a DM to learn about more opportunities and what's available for you and your family's protection. You can hit the link in the bio, complete the application, and I'll be in touch as soon as possible. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so I'm back. So what I was describing was like an eerie experience when I was in the club. And basically, like I said, this night I decided to go with my cousins. So when we got in the club, for some reason I really catch the vibe. That night I wasn't catching the vibe. I'm like, I don't know, I just got in there and it was just like whatever. Then we decided to go to the back of the club. I'm gonna insert a clip. So boom, there you go, right? So at that time, I was just trying to get into the vibe. Then I see this girl, right? And she looks like a classmate from my cosmetology school. So I keep seeing her around the club, and I know that the girl who I went to school with is from the side of the city. So I'm like, But we wasn't really friends no more, right? So of course I didn't say anything, but I just kept seeing her. She kept popping up around the club, y'all. But the only difference is, with this chick, she was really dressed down. She had a hat which made her face and her everything look dark. And like I said, she was dressed down. And the girl I know I went to school with, she usually, upkeep herself better than it. So that last clip I inserted, I was just starting to catch the vibe of the club. So as I stated before, the video sped up, but as I stated, she usually upkeep herself. So I'm like, let me get a closer look, y'all. I wish I never
tried to get a closer look, because every time I tried to look in this girl's face and her eyes, bruh, I seen nothing but black, like, and it was like a face change, and it scared the fuck out of me, y'all, believe me. It was almost like every time I tried to look at her face, it was some type of distorted demon, y'all, I'm telling you. And when I say I felt the most uncomfortable that night in that club, like, I literally, and what made it even worse is because that video clip I showed y'all, I had a video clip and she popped up behind me, y'all. And you still could not look into her face. It was the scariest shit of my life. I was so scared, I deleted the video. Like, who wants to keep that in their phone? Like, right, for proof? I thought a demon was gonna fucking jump out at me. But, like, I really, that was like a terrifying experience, and I did not have fun that night. And I even told my peoples the next day, like, bro, I'm cool. And I know for a fact that wasn't the girl. That was not her. So, yeah, like, that's why I'm cool on clubs now, y'all.
I know that's right. Would you have deleted it? I would have. I ain't keeping that in my phone. Oh, no.
Want to get creeped out? Let's talk more about playing Devil Face. This is about a game that was on a list of 10 creepy challenges, rituals, games, whatever you want to call them, that I did a video on. Someone wanted to hear a little bit more about Devil Face, so let's talk about it. I found this on a website called Scary for Kids, and let me just say, I don't have kids, but if I did, there's no way my kid would be on this website looking up these games or playing them. It should be called Scary for Adults. Like, what the frick? Who's letting their kids do this shit? Anyways, moving on. There is a story that is told about a boy who was 16 years old. He was from Spain, and he wanted to see the face of the devil. So this is the story. One night, a group of friends were having a party. The atmosphere was fun, and the air was filled with jokes and laughter. One of the teenagers at the party was a young man named David, and he was 16 years old. The group of kids were talking about various topics, but one thing led to another, and they started telling each other scary stories. Most of the stories were just entertaining, but one of the stories caused some concern for the other teenagers there. The story was told by a girl named Sophia, who had just joined the group. She was a goth girl dressed all in black with silver studs in her nose. She sounds cool. She shocked many of the kids at the party when she said that she knew how to see the face of the devil. At first, they just thought it was a joke or something that she had invented, but they were still somewhat frightened. Sophia told them it was a game she used to play with her friends. There was a ritual involved, and it had to be done exactly at midnight. She told them you had to lock yourself in the bathroom and turn off all the lights. Then stand in front of the mirror and light 12 black candles. You had to close your eyes and keep them closed until the clock struck midnight. Then, when you opened your eyes, instead of seeing your own reflection, you would see the face of the devil himself. Again, the teenagers dismissed it as a joke, but not David. He said without hesitation, "I'll do it." He was probably just trying to impress the other kids at the party, but as soon as he said he would do it, there was a lot of excitement, so he couldn't just back out and be a wimp. Some of the girls at the party tried to talk him out of it, while the boys of the party went to a nearby shop to buy 12 black candles. I guess they didn't have that lying around. By nightfall, they had everything they needed to attempt the ritual. They set up the candles in front of the mirror for David and left him alone in the bathroom with the door locked. The teenagers waited nervously outside the door, wondering what was about to happen. They heard the clock strike 12. It felt anticlimactic, so they started banging on the door saying, "It's all right, dude, you can come out." There was no answer from the bathroom. The girls began to get worried. They thought maybe something had happened to him. The boys got a crowbar and started prying the door open. Eventually gave way, and the door swung open. David was lying on the ground, clutching his chest. All of part 2. Want to get creeped out? This is part 2 of the devil face story. Woo. Picking up right where we left off, the boys just pried open the door to the bathroom, and they found David laying on the bathroom floor, clutching his chest. Strong smell of sulfur filled the air. His friends called an ambulance, not knowing what else to do. The doctors who treated David said that he had had a stroke. The entire left side of his body was paralyzed and he was unable to speak. He never recovered from the stroke and never regained his ability to speak. He is still confined to a wheelchair today, only with the ability to mumble incoherently. The teenagers at the party were so traumatized by the experience that they weren't able to sleep for months. They even had to go to a psychologist to overcome this experience. Makes sense, I'd have to too. It might sound like fun, but do you really want to see the face of the devil in the mirror? I don't know, y'all, that sounds more like a cautionary tale to me. However, I will try to find other stories of the other rituals. This is just the one I looked up because someone wanted to hear about it, but it was actually really hard to find a story on this one that someone actually tried. So I'm thinking I'm going to look into the ones that were a little more creepy and see who's tried those ones. I've definitely seen stories of people who have tried some of the other ones, so I'm going to look up those stories and share those with you. And if there's anything creepy that you want to hear about, let me know. And if there's anything creepy that you want to share, let me know. And follow me if you like creepy stories, creepy folklore, mythology, you get the gist, and your local lesbian telling them.
Did she say your Did she say your local lesbian telling them? Go ahead, shorty. Go follow her. But I don't want to play that game. I don't want to see the face of the devil in my mirror while I'm looking at the hell. No. What the fuck? No. That's weird. But I've heard of plenty different games like that. So, and I've played weird ass games. Nothing that involved actual candles and all of that, honey. No, we ain't fuck around with that. Unless we're doing a ritual that's approved and, you know, within my spirituality and, you know, what I do. Okay. But we're not playing a game doing that. No. Anyway, next video.
Hey y'all, something is going on in this house. I don't know what it is. A couple days ago, I posted a couple of videos of stuff that happened to me. But now earlier, a couple months ago or weeks ago, I filmed a video that's called, the title of it is Demonic Faces, where I took a video of, I was lighting some incense and I took pictures of the smoke because I seen it somewhere on YouTube, and I caught these two demonic faces, and I'll show you the TV set. That's the TV set. So, in the photo, it was two demonic faces. One was like this evil-looking woman, and one was like this bird-looking thing. Go back and watch that video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, what I did is I did the same thing, lit the incense, and I took some more pictures because I thought, you know, maybe it is Panadori, and I'm going to see if I could get it again or capture it again. Y'all, I caught the same face again. This is the original face that I took. It looks like a bird because it has a beak and the two black eyes. Now look at that carefully. I'm going to show you the picture that I took recently. So I'm going to show y'all the picture that I took about a week or two ago. Okay, now look at this picture. It's the same exact picture of the one I took several weeks ago. I see the dark eyes, and then it has like the beak-like nose. Now I'm going to show y'all the two pictures together, and you tell me if you see anything. Look, is it just me?
You better get up out that house.
Don't those pictures look like the same exact thing?
Cleansing,
one picture was taken several weeks ago. The one on the bottom was taken recently. See the same black hollow eyes and the little beak? The one at the top actually looks like an upside down cross, whereas the nose is. So is it just me? Please y'all make a comment and let me know something. Now y'all see that. Is it just me? Is it my imagination? Or is it Panadorian? But those two entities look the same. Go back and look at those videos that I posted originally. Look at these pictures and tell me, because I don't know. And I need y'all to comment and let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning in.
She need to get up out of there. She needs some type of spiritual cleansing. blessing, whatever her religion is, she need to get it cleansed and get it fixed and get it blessed and get it something, because honey, yeah, I seen it. That's why I closed my eyes. I wanted to unsee it. I wanted to stop seeing it. That nope.
If you peep their agenda, you'll never miss what's going on. This morning, I woke up to a bunch of videos about this new disorder that has you seeing demonic faces everywhere. And they want you to know it's just a really bad mental illness. That's why your eyes are suddenly going to be seeing the truth of who these people are. I find it ironic because Spirit always, if you're plugged in with me, you'll know that Spirit guides me exactly how we need to. Like, I'm a pure divine channel. And it's interesting because what has Spirit been doing for the last couple months, if you really follow me, trying to educate you guys on the nature of demons so that you can spot them, the nature of their work so that you can see it. That veil that they keep telling you is getting thin, it's just their magic. Like, even now, what Spirit is saying is that their magic, their glamour magic to disguise them, it just gets really thin on Halloween. That's why they want us all wearing masks. That's why they want us all dressing up. It gets really thin so that they can blend in. And I also think that's a big channeling day for them. That's what they just said. Bring in something new. Anyways, this I find interesting. I find it so interesting because I see them. I see that energy on people. I see them. Let me tell you a funny story, okay? So I was doing a class. And this is right after I had been betrayed by a bunch of people who pretended that they loved me and they wanted to help me build my business, but were trying to steal my business. So I was very suspicious, right? So then this one girl, I've never seen her before, right? Never seen her in my community. This is only people for the Weirdo Collective. It's free. We're just going to talk about what happened. She shows up, and as soon as she shows up, she's glowing. Like, her aura seems so beautiful. Pay attention to the story, please, okay? Her aura feels beautiful, and I'm looking at her, and you know what in my head, what a voice said? She belongs here. Why would I ever say that? She belongs here. Such a weird thing. Something was like trying to implant a thought. I'm looking at her and I'm like, I let it go because the class is filling up, right? There was a lot of people there. And then we're going on and something about her gets my attention. And I'm like, what's going on with you? You know, I'm a weirdo. And she's like, I don't know. You told me I had a light before. And I'm like, you're trying too hard. I also realized she was modulating her voice to try to make it seem more like cutesy, friendly. She's not a threat, but I could see something right behind it. I could see it, right? So then she starts talking and she's asking for advice about something. I've realized when demons talk, I can't hear them. It sounds like wah, 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 right? But they're doing something, but it's like, it's incoherent energetically, right? I know I feel things deeper than a lot of people. So that got my attention because I'm like, I couldn't connect to one word she was saying. And then Spirit says, she's a demon. And I'm like, I know, I see it. Like, I see it now. Now I can see it, right? I had to look at her. And so I tell her, I say it in the most polite way. I was like, sweetheart, I think it's in your blood. I don't even know what I was saying that to because I didn't know what she was saying. I was like, I think it's in your blood. And as soon as I said that, I could feel something shift under her skin, like moving, get uncomfortable, right? Okay. So as I'm sitting there, her eye starts bulging out of her head. And I'm not the only one who saw that. That's the freakiest part. And I started saying, I felt that energy coming towards me. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I pushed it away. And then she started crying. She's like, oh my God, you saw that? I thought I got rid of him. I'm so sorry for bringing that into your space. If there's one thing that I can see, it's a demon. And when I tell you that there's so many of them walking out there, there's so many of them. They are humanoids disguising their true face by using glamour magic. And now they want you to know it's just a mental illness. When you see it, just dismiss it. Don't trust your eyes. Don't trust your mind. It's you going crazy. And they're preparing you for it now. Peep it. Peep it. And when you see those people, and I'm not going to lie to you, don't tell them that you recognize them. Don't freak out that their face looks funny. Just bind them and stay the hell away from them. Don't engage, you guys. That's not the point. There's no demon hunters here, okay? We're not seeking to cause any harm. But you need to be aware so that you can keep your space. Do not fight. Do not attach. They want that. That feeds them, Okay, so just stay away from them, truly. I forgot a part of the story as I was rewatching it. So her eye is bulging out. I rebuke it. She's crying, but she keeps trying to get me to go into her energy to help clear her. She keeps, I'm not kidding, over a span of an hour, she asked probably 5 different times, what can I do? Like, can you help me? And I was like, nah, I'm not getting in your energy. And there were a few people in that class who were like, oh, can you clear me? And I was like, y'all, like, I need y'all to understand that a lot of very spiritual people, a lot of people who are fully open, are also beautiful conduits for nasty stuff and beautiful stuff depending on where they stand. Please don't think that because they have spiritual gifts that means they're of the light, because a lot of you guys are fooled by that. A lot of you guys are fooled by that. And a lot of you who refuse to do your shadow work and are wide open, what do you think you're making contact with through all your trauma and through all your pain? You think it's something divine? Through all of that? So while I don't think that, I know there are some true demons walking around, absolutely. I think what's more prevalent is vessels that are used by them.
Oof.
They can attach very easily.
Woo! I'm gonna let that speak for itself.
Okay. This was sent to me. If you click on this comment, okay, you will see this woman's video. As she is describing the demon face syndrome and people seeing demons, okay, and that the veil is lifting, all right, and people are losing their minds because of it, okay. What do you do if this happens to you? Okay, since this is becoming more and more common, okay, and people are scared of it, all right, let's talk about what you do if this happens to you. First of all, what you're seeing is called transmigration. Hi, by the way, I'm a paranormal specialist. I've studied the paranormal for over 2 decades, and I was raised metaphysical and spiritual, and so I'm well versed in all things spiritual, paranormal, and the occult. Okay, and what do you do? So first of all, you need to understand what you're seeing, okay? What you are seeing is what's called, according to parapsychology, transmigration. What's transmigration? Transmigration is where entities go from person to person to person and decide if they want to set up shop there. Okay? So, because you see someone's eyes go black, does not mean that that person is possessed, and it does not mean that that person is a demon. It means at that point in time, they are influenced by a demon. So what do? Well, the first thing that you want to do, and I know this sounds wild and bizarre, okay, but in parapsychology and spirituality, we know that negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive, and positive against negative equals neutral. Typically, the universe, the law of, sorry, I'm tired, the law of assumption, obviously, the universe is always trying to harmonize itself, okay? And we know this, all right, because of some of the universal laws. So what you're going to do is you are going to send positive energy towards the demon. This balance and neutralizes the situation. By sending it positive energy and by remaining in a non-fearful state and just being like, okay, like, and not worrying about it, you balance the situation and you make it so the entity has no power. By being scared and being fearful and being frightened, which is the normal response, of course, you make it so that the entity has more power. Now, because you've seen that demon transmigrate through somebody, okay, you have to understand that that demon's not going to stay there and that it's going to move from person to person to person, and that literally you're safe. It doesn't want you, okay? Entities, when they show themselves through other people, it just means that they're attaching to other people or want to attach to other people, not you. You're the one that's going to be safe if you are seeing it, okay? Yes, it likes to scare, and yes, it likes to, basically taunt you and stuff, because for whatever reason, you're able to see into the astral plane and you're able to see beyond the veil, all right? We won't go into why or how, because there's many different theories. But I think the takeaway here is to understand that you are seeing transmigration, and you need to basically remain neutral when experiencing these experiences, so that way you don't have to deal with more demons trying to test you or be around you and stuff. And I understand that this would be a difficult feat, but it is what's literally best according to parapsychology. Now,
it makes a lot of sense. I believe
somebody who sees someone who, like, their eyes are black and they're like, they're a demon. I'm going to say it again. They're not a demon. They are influenced by a demon. So it is very important that we don't pick up anything and hurt people, okay, just because you think they're a demon, all right? Does everybody hear me? Does everybody understand that transmigration?
That's kind of common sense,
person to person,
but I guess not really if you don't know
over it, and that it is not setting up shop. And
to me, that would seem like it's common sense.
Decide to
like
take
clearly, they're not a physical
sort of
demon
weapon or anything and hurt somebody. If you see somebody's eyes go black, or you see somebody's faces change, or anything like that, because what you are experiencing is what's called transmigration. And it happens to many, many people who have no idea that there is an entity around them. So they are innocent in the whole thing, okay? So it's very important that you don't punish the person who you're seeing the demon through, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. But I hope this helps you all. And please share if you know anyone who is seeing demon faces or experiencing transmigration and learning about it and wants to learn about it. Okay, I hope this helps.
I hope that helps. I get it. I see what she was saying. She makes sense. And, but some of it to me is like common sense. It's like, okay, of course that person isn't turning into a demon. It's like transfer energy. Basically the spirit, demon, possession, whatever you want to call it, is jumping to see what physical form it could take over. And you know, basically that's why they say you have to be mindful, protect your energy, know what's going on, be observant, study, be spiritual, go deep within your religion, make sure you're divinely protected, divinely guided, things like that. But yeah, you just got to be not so open, because the open and the less information that you know, but the more open you are, you can be easily possessed, honestly. And not possessed, but what she was saying. Did you know that setting aside as little as $300 from each paycheck into a max funded IUL instead of a 401k can give you $610,000 tax-free money and will provide you with $60,000 a year tax-free in retirement? Comment IUL below if you want more information. If you're open to being a financial professional licensed in your state, please send me an email at essence@tenaciouscashflowacademy.com.
Hey y'all, well, I have something else creepy that happened to me, so stay tuned. Okay, I was watching a video on YouTube last night, and in the video, this lady records some smoke. I guess she was smoking, and she recorded the smoke, and the smoke looked like a hand in midair. It was just in midair, and it looked exactly like a hand, the shape of a hand. So I said, you know, that's so weird, because if y'all go back and watch another one of my videos, I was watching a documentary about the Amityville Horror, and I was smoking. And I decided to record the smoke because something was strange about the smoke. It just looked weird. And sure enough, I caught a demon's face in that smoke. Now, you have to go look for that video to see what I'm talking about. So I just decided to, since I was already burning incense, I decided to record it again to see what I would find. So y'all, sure enough, I recorded 2 demonic faces on a TV set another TV set we have in the living room, and I'm going to show that to you in just a second. Okay, now you can see the TV on that wall over there, and then on this little white thing, it's a planter. You can see where the incense were that I burned. So I looked at the video after I recorded and didn't see anything at all. So I had to take some stuff. I thought I had to take some stuff on my phone so that, you know, the iPhone, so I could download that new thing that they have. So I went back and I looked at the picture again. And when I looked up on the TV, I saw these two demonic faces. One looked like a woman's face that's more towards the bottom, and the other one is up, but you can make out the eyes. The other one up above her, you can make out the nose and the eyes. Now, I don't know why this is happening. I don't feel anything demonic in this place at all. But, you know, if you watch my videos, you realize that since 2006, when I moved in that haunted house, I think I'm being haunted. So I wasn't sure. There's this thing, I guess it's called Panandoria or something like that. I'm probably saying it wrong, where things look like they could be something, like it was smoke, and the smoke looked like it could be something, but it actually wasn't. Okay. So I decided to send the video to my friend to see if she saw what I saw. Sure enough, she saw it. And I mean, that's the second demonic face that I caught. And I don't feel cold spots. I don't feel anything demonic here in this house, but I don't know what's going on. Why am I seeing these crazy things? But you got to stay tuned and watch the next video if you want to see it. Okay? And just tell me what you think.
Well, we already seen it, so.
Yep, these are real, as more and more people are starting to be found like this, and our reality will never be the same again. One man was terrified after he woke up one morning and noticed the devil was in front of him, as every single person he spoke with started growing demonic features, as their ears grew sharp, formed gills, mouth had growing slits on them, and it's happening all around the world. With the man stating the haunting words that faces would continuously morph and contort as it speaks, becoming more and more demonic, leading many who experience this to turn into absolute madness, with many even saying that this is exactly how the Bible in Corinthians 3:16 details the world ending, stating when people turn to the Lord, the veil is taken away, potentially meaning that we may now be seeing the veil taken off and demons coming out, as many doctors do not even have a scientific explanation to this, and others saying it would occur for years before ultimately the victims couldn't take it anymore. Known as demonic face syndrome, or PMO, it's a rare, creepy neurological condition. Patients are usually fine, can go away after years, but currently has no cure.
The content of this video may be disturbing or frightening to some viewers. Discretion is advised. These stories are found on Reddit's #NoSleep subreddit.
The Devil's Face. Gather 12 black candles. It sounds simple, but most people don't have a dozen lying around. So you'll probably need to make a trip to the store. Once you've got them, you're ready to face something sinister. As midnight approaches, step into a dark bathroom. The kind of darkness where shadows seem to breathe. Stand before the mirror. Feel the weight of the silence. Light each of the candles, one by one, until they form a flickering circle around you. Close your eyes. Now wait. The air grows colder as the seconds tick away. Your heartbeat is the only sound in the room. Then, midnight strikes. Open your eyes. But what stares back at you isn't your reflection. No, it's something much darker, twisted, malevolent. The face of the devil himself grinning where your own face should be. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you're about to find out.
Shit, man, the elites are running a fucking other predictive programming campaign.
Well, imagine your vision is totally normal, and then one day you see demonic features everywhere you turn, just like this. That is the reality for Victor Shera. He has an extremely rare yet terrifying disorder called prosopagnosia, or PMO. Sufferers see parts of other people's faces distorted in shape, texture, position, or color. For Shera, that means grotesque grimace, elongated eyes, and deeply etched scars. Also pointy ears. Shera shared his story in a study published yesterday in The Lancet. There are 81 known cases of the disorder. Scientists say people can develop it after a brain injury, tumor, or infection, or after seizures.
People are having a specific condition to where they're able to see people as demons or alien entity, lizard things, whatever you want to call them, creatures, their face is morphing and it's not looking the same. Like, you heard exactly what the fuck they said, man. This shit is another one of them fucking predictive programming campaigns where they tell you what they finna do already. Like, come on, man. This ultimately means that the veil is lifting at a maximum rate if they over here trying to tell us that when people start seeing different shit, that they have a condition because of a brain injury or some shit. Come on, man.
Hey, y'all. It's me, the money professor. Come closer, come closer. I want to tell you about an account that millionaires and billionaires have been leveraging for multiple decades to build tax-free riches. Guess what? So can you. Seriously, you can. Watch. It's called an IUL, uninterrupted compound interest. IUL stands for Index Universal Life Insurance Policy, but it's an uninterrupted compound interest. First of all, you're never going to lose a single penny when the market crashes because you are protected by a 0% floor. With that being said, this account only allows you to participate in the upside of the market. That's guaranteed money. Third, it allows you to build tax-free retirement income for the rest of your life and leave a freaking legacy for your family. Connect with me now to find out if you qualify. Yes, you have to qualify. Connect with me now. Hit the link. Hey y'all, I'm the money professor. The government hates to tell us how to create generational wealth, how to grow our money tax-free, and how to get out of debt. But what if I told you life insurance was the answer? Would you believe me? That's why so many of my people stay in poverty and end up working until they die. We run away from the thought of life insurance because we were programmed to think only about death insurance. In reality, life insurance is the only vehicle where you can create generational wealth, grow your money tax-free, and have a retirement plan all in one, as well as life insurance. Don't let the government fool you. Life insurance is for the living. That's why it's called life insurance and not death insurance.
Don't let them people lie in your face and tell you that demon face syndrome is really a syndrome. No, what's going on is that you're able to see the other beings that have always existed. Not only that, but they finna start showing you a whole lot of other beings to try to deter you away from looking at them. Who is them? Well, the lizard family. More than likely, any being that you see that don't look like you been existing, you just now can see it because the veil is wearing thin. I have been waiting for the days that they start saying or revealing what beings are out there. You expect me to believe that there's a such thing as a demon face syndrome? A demon face syndrome. Do you know what a syndrome is? What's going on is they're opening portals, and they've been opening portals for a very, very long time. Trying to see some shit, trying to get back to some shit, trying to get the fuck up out of here. It's a lot of shit. And now you're about to start seeing a bunch of different beings that have always existed. You just don't remember. They remember you though. A lot of them do. Some of these beings are coming from portals and they coming up in here like, what the fuck is going on? And have the nerve to let these little beings up in here and try to tell you that it's demon face syndrome. So when I got a shit real bad and I go, that's shit face syndrome, don't let their ass play in your face. Because another thing that's happening is the technology that's keeping everybody's face hidden. Their original face, what they actually look like, that's wearing thin. The matrix is falling. Their system and their program is having a hard time staying up. And now they want you to believe that it's called demon face syndrome.
So y'all excuse the spoon in my hand. I'm about to make me some coffee, but I got some shit to say. First and foremost, this little goofy ass motherfucking demon face syndrome they got going on. First of all, who the fuck are they trying to fool? Really? Who the fuck are they trying to motherfucking fool? Because it's funny how all of a sudden people are actually seeing this shit, and this weird as fuck how everybody that's coming forth and saying, oh, I'm seeing this, oh, I'm seeing that, and they all describing this motherfucker the exact same fucking way. But then our goofy ass motherfucking government want to turn around and say, oh, they got demon face syndrome. Bitch! Did we have demon face syndrome back in 2020? No. Did we have demon syndrome last year? No. So you mean to tell me what people are seeing with their actual eyes, y'all think it's a demon face? No. I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck y'all did, because y'all gonna look at this video and be like, oh, she goofy as hell. And then, no. Let me explain to y'all what the fuck y'all did. What the fuck y'all did was, y'all fucked around with them goofy ass fucking portals. Y'all done opened up a motherfucking universe that done split. And then that motherfucker started entering into our motherfucking universe. And now people are seeing shit that they ain't supposed to be motherfucking seeing. So make long story short, the government done fucked up. And now y'all want to blame it on a goofy ass demon syndrome. So motherfuckers has been videotaping, and then every time they videotape or they record the shit or they take a picture of it, they take it down. Why? Because if they have demon face syndrome, how do you explain the picture in the video? So do the camera phone have demon face syndrome too? Miss me with the bullshit. What y'all did was, y'all fucked up with that old goofy ass CERN shit. Y'all don't fuck with the fucking outer space motherfuckers. Now them motherfuckers are spilling over here. Y'all can miss me with the bullshit. Like, it ain't no motherfucking, oh, it's a demon face syndrome. How the fuck? Okay, look. Let me make this abundantly motherfucking clear. Let me see some shit like that. Y'all know good and goddamn motherfucking well I ain't got that motherfucking shit. Demon face syndrome my ass. No, y'all fucked up and y'all done release some shit. And now people are seeing this shit and y'all don't know how to fuck to handle this shit. Miss me with it.
She just threw them a whole new asshole, okay?
It's totally normal. And then one day you see demonic features everywhere on people only. Just like this, what you see behind me. Now that's a reality for a man named Victor Shera. He has extremely rare yet terrifying disorder called PMO. And it's commonly known as, or now known because people didn't know about it at first. It's called the demon face syndrome. People with the condition see parts of other people's faces distorted in shape, texture, position, or color. For Shera, that means grotesque, grimace, elongated eyes, and deeply etched scars. Also, pointed ears. There are 75 known cases of the disorder. My next guest, well, we talk about it, and he is kind of skeptical.
The other
but
dude
he says
said 81 or 80
proof.
something. He just said 75.
And joining us now here on The Factor Uncensored, we have with us Dr. Nick Hardy. Dr. Nick, you know, I'm always looking for the weird and the different, and I think I found it today. And this condition, we're told, is called demon face syndrome. Now, it's when an individual sees someone and their face seems distorted, almost satanic, demon-like. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
I haven't. And to your point, when I saw that only 75 cases have been reported, I said, ooh, we really looked high and low to find this one. But I have not heard of this one before. Doesn't mean that it's not valid. Doesn't mean that it's not real. I just haven't heard of it. This is the first time that I've heard about this disorder.
And 75 cases in a world of what? Billions of people. Bullshit. That's pretty low, right?
It is. It's extremely low. And truthfully, I need to look and see what the threshold is before it even comes up on people's radar, at least from a medical perspective. But I'll say this, you know, they say 75 reported. That means that there could be more people, but just out of fear of, you know, embarrassment or what does this look like? What do people think? I mean, am I crazy? Did I, you know, eat something bad? Is this temporary? I mean, just all the thoughts and feelings that come along with, you know, this big.
And you mean to tell me they ain't seeing no black people like that? All their examples have white skin. And that's no offense to my white soul tribers. I love you.
This North Carolina resident captured a picture of a demon and didn't even know it. following picture and story I'm going to share with you guys comes out of Marion, North Carolina. The guy who submitted this to me said this picture actually came from his friend's mom, and it's something that happened to them one night while they were just sat home watching TV. She and her husband are at home in the den watching TV like they do every other night. They're on their sectional couch. Her husband's on one end while she's on the other, and all the lights are off except for the TV. He described it that the husband was actually sitting more just directly in front of the TV, staring straight at it, while his wife was on the opposite side, kind of facing the dining room. And it was getting late, and she went to pick up her phone just to see what time it was. The phone just randomly snapped that picture. She didn't really think much of it at the time, that is until she went to bed, and then she just got a feeling come over her that she needed to look at that picture to see what it was, if anything at all. And I'll go ahead and let you know, this is pretty creepy, but check it out. This right here is what she captured when she looked at her phone. They have no explanation at all what this thing is. It wasn't a person, no one else was home, but when her phone randomly snapped that picture, this is what she caught. They believe, and I agree with them, that this is something demonic. If you've ever seen anything like this, let me know in the comments. If you have any kind of pictures, stories, or videos, I'd love to see them. You guys have a great day. God bless.
I don't know if it's my screen. I know I'll see it better once I watch this on TV. Was there a little, like a demon mouth at the bottom? It looked like, to me, a man's face, like just peeking through like some curtains or something. But I couldn't tell if there was like a outline of something else on the outside of the little face part that I could see. So if you've seen something, let me know. Put it in the comments.
Boy over there holding up some big lamp light. This is the moon. So far, can't see it. You can't see it with the naked eye. You have to zoom in. There it comes. And there it is. There it is. Yes, sir. There it is. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Get a little closer.
Oh, hell nah.
There it is. His face. It is June the 21st. After 11. 2024. Let me zoom back out.
I don't even care if that's fake. I don't like it.
No, I'm not panicking. I've been seeing this thing for a year, and so has my neighbors. I'll let you know how far zoomed in of the moon I was. Here we go. This is not what you're seeing. This, if I zoomed in, what do you see? Bricks. I'm sorry if people think this video is a bit strange. It's because it is, but you got a lot of people trying to discredit this face. But if you know, you know. And I don't have to prove anything to anybody. There it is. You see? And there was something strange that flew by up there. I don't know what that was. There it is. See? Look at it. Picture perfect. There it is. There it is.
Is that real? Oh, I don't like that at all. Even if it is fake somehow, he was able to manipulate his camera or manipulate that photo, the recording, some type of way. That shit is creepy to me. I don't like it at all.
One time in my 20s, I was dating a dude who sold his soul to the... And I didn't believe him at first. And then things just started getting super weird. So he would come over to my apartment. And one night we had like this fight because he was doing some unsavory things. He wouldn't get a job. And I was working like 60 hours a week. He came over and we got in this big fight, and then we were like, you know what, I was like, you know what, let's just go to bed. Let's like sleep on this. Let's talk about it in the morning. I shit you not, I lay down, I close my eyes, I look up, and there are 4 like black beings swirling around my ceiling. I'm like, what the world? I look out towards my window. There's a male figure standing at my window. And I'm like, you guys, so I've seen ghosts before. So I was like, you all are not welcome here. You need to leave. Get out. Blah, blah. And really creepy in this like really, I'm going to try to do it, voice. He was like, they're here for me. They're upset for me that you're treating me the way you are. And I knew at that point he wasn't fucking kidding when he said that. He sold his so he's like getting really angry with me because I'm telling his friends, demons, to leave. And I look over to my window, or I look over to my door of my room that is cracked open, and there is, and I've never seen this before in my life, my blood ran cold. I haven't seen it since. This is the first time ever. There is a half man with like a goat's face or something with like the ram ears. I don't know what it was, like the ram horn things, standing with like red eyes, standing in my door frame. And I'm literally still getting chills to this day. This has been 10, 12 years and I still am shocked by what happened. And so I'm like, I tell the guy, I say, I am so sorry. I love you. Like, I was mad. I didn't mean any of it. Like, absolutely.
Get up out of there and
when
never
we broke
talk
up,
to
I
him
had to get a
again.
hotel room and stay out of my house because I was scared he would kill me, because he said he would kill me if I left him. So, super good, but that is insane, right? Woo!
Wow. Wowzers. No. Well, you reached the end of another video. Have y'all ever seen a demon face, honey? Because, honey, I've seen some spooky shit, but I've never just outright seen someone's face just change right in front of me. I've seen some spooky shit now, though, that was from the other side, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, let me know any spooky stories that you have down in the comments that you would love to share with us. We would love to read them. Let's get to know one another and get in each other's business, honey. But thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, baby. I do not take it for granted whatsoever. Thank you for spending your time with me, no matter where you are in this world. I love you. Know that I do, okay? Even you haters, you get some love too. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just because you here just to watch, even though in your heart is evil. But it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. You'll learn one day. Misery is going to get you nowhere, okay? Anyway, you already know what to do with it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell. Ding. So that you get a notification every time your girl drops another video, baby. Make sure y'all share it with who? Your mama, your sister, your daddy, your niece, your nephew, your auntie, your niece, your nephew, your nigga, your baby, your daddy, your everybody, okay? Your bestie and your enemy, because anybody can get it. All right, y'all. I'm out.
Who is your favorite? Who do you lie down when you're hanging? Over my third eyes.